first round. He looks wound up and tight.
There's
a hard right hand. And that may be the hardest punch that Floyd Mayweather has taken in recent years. He's smiling about it, but Shane Mosley landed. Mosley, another big right hand. Mayweather's knees buckled on the second right hand.
Floyd Mayweather, they both weigh 8 ounces, they're different grams.
Big left hand over the top by Judah. He believes he's got Mayweather hurt.
3-0, 30-27, Floyd Mayweather.
Well, he's in trouble now as DeMarcus Corley once again.
credit for he's trying to take his time, not throwing up too many punches where he range himself, trying to wait for him.
Trying to stay chest to chest with Mayweather. Gets a chance to hit Floyd after the referee said stop.
4.
And this is going to be called a knockdown against Floyd Mayweather.
All fighters will be faced with adversity at some point in their careers, regardless of their level. They'll be forced to ask questions of themselves that are difficult to answer. Some will shake their head and choose not to face those questions, not to answer them or continue. Others will bravely push forward, sometimes unintelligently, almost self-sabotaging. Rather than find a way to survive in the moment and buy some time, ego can get in the way and be detrimental to the fighter's outcome.
What a fight. Both of these guys are hurt right now. Oh, there goes Brandon. Both fighters are bad. Going on.
Maybe one of the stranger ways for a fighter to avoid those questions is to manifest an injury. I do believe the injuries are real to them in the moment, even though they are quite dubious. But I think they more represent a way for the fighter to justify to themselves why they choose not to continue, why they choose not to answer those questions and those doubts. As mentioned, every fighter faces adversity. Here we see Floyd Mayweather break his hand, legitimately, in the middle rounds of a world title fight. If there's ever a reason for a fighter to quit, a broken hand is a pretty good one. He could easily go back to the corner and choose to fight another day. But when asked the questions, you can hear the response loud and clear.
Keep the jab working. Whipping it around anyway. Stay off the hand for a minute. She's hurt bad? I can't quit. I know you ain't gonna quit. Don't worry about that.
Faced with the question of whether to continue or not, Floyd Mayweather simply says, "I can't quit. I can't quit." So simple, but so powerful. The idea of quitting for a champion like Floyd Mayweather would be so much more painful than what he's feeling in his hand. No amount of damage to his body, no amount of pressure from another fighter, no matter how hurt he is, the hurt he would feel from not chasing his dreams and achieving those dreams would be so much greater. He knows deep down that the pain will subside, that if he overcomes this moment, he'll achieve his lifelong objective, his lifelong dreams of becoming great. Every moment is on the line. Only he understands the urgency of this. Do I quit now? Do I step back and just survive the rest of the fight? Or do I face these demons, face this pain, and take another step closer to my dreams and my goals, and know that everything I've worked for has been worthwhile? Every fighter will be faced with difficult questions at some point in their career, regardless of their experience or their level. It may not be as extreme as a broken hand or a grueling 12-round championship fight, but that doesn't mean it'll be any less profound. In this moment, the fighter has the choice, and it's their choice only. Do they quit? Do they choose just to survive and only do enough? Or do they face their demons and face adversity and prove to themselves that the pain of losing, that the pain of not doing their absolute best will be so much more painful than any available alternative? We can't all be like Floyd Mayweather, to sacrifice that much, to give that much of ourselves for one purpose. But that doesn't mean we can't have a taste of greatness, to sacrifice enough to achieve our goals, to know that at the end of the day, all of the work put in was worthwhile, and to put our head down at night and sleep knowing that we are winners.